Romans 12:15 says, this is a command on Christian behavior to the people of God. Romans 12:15. Rejoice with those who rejoice. Weep with those who weep. My big frustration this past year as all this stuff flared up across our country was the widespread lack of empathy and compassion from white Christians towards our African American brothers and sisters as these things blew up. Now let's chat. Here's my rant. Eye contact. Facts matter. Facts matter. What is true matters. Let's have a little pastoral chat. The timing of those facts also matters, correct? Let me put it in a pastoral place for you so you can see how, and I lost my mind on Twitter one day. I just lost my mind. I just finally snapped. So I'm gonna make up an illustration here because I don't wanna use someone from our church in a scenario like this. Let's say one of our young families, they didn't child-proof their house, and their little 9-week-old little baby was crawling around on the floor, and they picked up a paper clip and they jammed it into a socket, and the kid died. And then I show up and I walk into the room, and there the EMTs are putting the body in and getting it out of the house, and mom and dad are wailing. Is that the time for me to begin to say, well, if you houseproof, here's a link to how you houseproof. If you just put this in, how absurd and wicked would I be if in the midst of their sorrow, their loss, their confusion, their anger, I started to talk about how you can avoid that. See how absurd that is? That's why I lost my mind. It's like, shut up, enter in, try to understand, just say I'm sorry. This is not the time for facts. Facts has its place. Don't email me. Facts come out in time. You give facts time to work, and I don't bring it up that night. You want an easier one than that? How many of you are married? Okay, watch this. This will be a male-dominated issue. Early on in my marriage, Lauren would come and she would say, this is how I feel. And I'd have a list of facts on why she shouldn't feel that way. Now, anybody else? Watch this. Yo, what'd I tell you? Keep your hands up. Now, this is mostly a male issue, right? It's mostly a male issue. So our girls come to us, they're just like, that really hurt my feelings. I can't believe that you would even say that to me. And what do? I'm just give you the facts, boo. Here's the deal. I'm the one that planned this date. You think I planned this date just to bring you out here and insult you at dinner? This was my idea. Remember a couple of weeks ago when I bought you those flowers? You said this, and I said, and you just start laying out the facts. Does that cause the situation to de-escalate, or does it cause it to burn even hotter? What burns even hotter? Has there been a wife in here that as the husband laid forth the facts, they went, I don't feel that way at all anymore. I feel valued and cherished by you, thank you. Any woman want to raise their hand and go, that's exactly how it happened. Notice, not one. Right? Because there's a time and place for facts. And we know this, but for whatever reason, when this kind of ethnic spark thing happens, all of a sudden white people, they're all about the facts. But the Bible says, no, you mourn with those who mourn. You mourn with those who mourn. You enter in, you try to understand. Hey, listen, it's fine if you don't understand. But if you don't understand, it probably shouldn't be linking crap to your Facebook page. If you don't understand, you probably should keep your mouth shut. In fact, I think there's a whole bunch of Proverbs that goes, hey, you best to just shut your mouth and open it and reveal that you're a moron. That's a paraphrase. If you try to look in your thing, moron, it's not coming up, all right? It's paraphrase, it's in there. All right, there's a time to just be quiet if you don't understand and not berate and beat people up with facts that you found on the internet, which is a problem in and of itself, right? Truth has a place. Truth takes time. While we wait, we empathize. While we wait, we seek to understand. While we wait, we mourn with those who mourn. That's the distinctively Christian way to behave. And we had a shot, and by and large, we blew it.